Welcome to Cologne. My machine appears to be struggling a little bit. It's going to be a hot one today. Due to the heatwave, higher numbers of commuters are expected to be travelling today. Extra services have been requested and the only form of help is a DB BR218. Open the doors for the passengers here at Cologne and then proceed to your next stop. To be honest, Dark, I've got no idea what I'm even using it for at the moment. I've got the poll going, so we'll have a bit of fun with that, but yeah, once I see a point for it, I'll be able to evaluate them a bit better. So I thought we'll have a play. It's easy, got nothing to lose. So I've got an account with Nightbot as well. I'll try that another time. Good evening, Steve. So the plan for this evening is we're going to do the BR218 on the Cologne Koblenz route, which is where we are right now. Let's have a quick looky round the cab. Hopefully the frame rate will improve once we get out of the busy Cologne area. And then we're going to do the Class 303. The new one the other new one that was just released today, and that'll be on the West Coast Main Line North route, if I remember rightly. And after that, we're going to have a look at the Great Western 14XX and Auto Coach, because we haven't done Steam in a while, so I thought it was time we had a look at some Steam. We're ready to go. Hey brother boss, welcome. I'm just going to stay in the cab until we've moved along a bit. I'm not showing any drop frames, Russell, so hopefully there's no problems from this side. The FPS is rather dragging at the moment. It's not dragging that much, it has to be said. It is still running. I'm getting a yeah, I'm getting 15. It'll be fine once we get out of here. How do you mean TS looks a bit dead, Ricky? How do you think? Is this something I'm doing? This is another one with a throttle wheel like the old 2v2. Sorry, BR103. It's a steering wheel on a train. Everyone needs a steering wheel on a train. Oh my word. Mind you, there's an awful lot going on here. Yeah, the FPS is way down on this particular route. There's plenty of ice to stock, and there's plenty of static stock, and there's a heck of a lot of track, so it'll be fine and pick up once we move away. Four kilometres to our next stop at Cologne South. Thanks for the warning, Ed. Hey there, Tornado Ben, and Speedy, P20 Eagle, Pete, Francesco, lots of you looking. Welcome. And JM1260, welcome to you too. Perhaps someone could explain the pole while I'm driving. Because I must admit, I don't know what the command is to cause the instructions about the pole to reappear. That's how much of a noob I really am. The frame rate seems to be a bit better now, but it's still below 15 frames per second. 2 kilometres. BR218. How are we doing? Have it on reliable informant. Yes, Ricky. Thank you. I haven't had a chance to look at screenshots yet, but we're going to try and do that tomorrow, if not tonight. I might have a look tonight. We'll see how we get on time-wise. Oh no, those brakes don't seem too bad, Ed. Hey Speedy, this is a German train, so no. I am not doing all British trains. It's a German train followed by a couple of British trains. Just because 2 of them were released. 2 of them were released today. Oh, the frame rate's tanking again. Not today, Speedy. I'll try and make up for it tomorrow, perhaps. Yeah, that brakes are fine, Ed. I don't know what you were doing wrong. It's because it's not a steam engine. You don't know how to drive it. And there is fighting talk. Sapphire 1400 is last. So it's 218 first, then the 303, then the 14XX. I am actually going slow now though, so BR145 sitting over there in the other line. I don't have an American scenario planned for tomorrow, Speedy, so if you would like to recommend one, that would be awesome. So we were due in here 12:39. It's 12:37, 1:37 even. So we're still got 2 minutes, so I can afford to take it easy. probably need to actually remember to stop though. While we're here, let's have a quick look at the loco again. Ton of detail there. So I'm just having a quick look to see if I can remind myself what the commands are for the move-up pole, since I can't remember. I will tell you how the pole is doing shortly, once I've figured out how for you to figure out what the command is. But I'm trying to find commands for this thing. How do I do that? Thank you, Tom. It's time to go. Nearly enough. Right. So currently I've just done a refresh on the pole and shunting is winning. That's a surprise to me. I'm pleased by that, but it's a surprise to me. So having the headlights on is part of what's killing the frame rate. I think for the purposes of the show then, well, turn them off. Okay. That looks significantly better, having a half-decent frame rate. We're at a speed limit now. 140, excellent, let's get sped up. Hey, this guy right, thanks for joining. Dave, welcome back. So shunting and commuter are now running equal, with 44.4% of the vote. No one's voting for Express though, I notice. Interesting. Hey Illuminatieski, welcome. SD70 on Donna by Gaiman. Okay, I will make a note of that on the document. Document as a note has been so made in the log. Vote for the next scenario. I don't know if I'm going to get that complicated this time round. I've got a. I've already set my schedule up for this evening. But what we might do is start using the poll, perhaps, to work out what people would like to see in future shows. The frame rate's nice now, he says, just as it tanks. It was 35 minutes ago. I'm back. Freight has taken some of Commuter and Shunting's numbers. Commuter and Shunting are now leading, but they're only 41% now. Well, I completely agree with you, Steve. It's Steve Sapphire. It's a I like the commuter traffic quite nicely. So Doug, it's BR218 on Cologne Koblenz, followed by the Class 303 in SPT livery on the West Coast Main Line North, and then the Great Western 14XX with auto coach steam loco on Falmouth branch. So is our next stop in Brule, which is in 3.7 kilometers. Welcome back, Brother Boss. I've set up another monitor to my right, so if you see me doing this, it's because I'm looking there. It's better than doing this, I think. Yeah. When will the 14XX be? Third. So each scenario is on average about, well, this one's I think half an hour. That's quite easy to overshoot, isn't it? Because you're doing 140 kilometers an hour. I would probably say you see the 14XX in probably an hour, hour and a half, depending on how long the second scenario is. See, I'm just going to put my brakes on early because I'm paranoid. Hey Speedy, no, I haven't done any of that yet, I'm afraid. I will get to that though. Yeah, so on the 14XX, I was playing with it this afternoon, and I will be driving the auto coach because that's just immensely fun. Stop breaking that signal. Yeah, I think you're doing a me there, Ed. That's not the train brakes slowly. That's it doesn't have anchors I can throw out the side. Speaking of, I need to slow down a bit faster than I am. Not doing an American scenario tonight, so we need to make sure we blow the horn plenty. Good evening, Woody. This doesn't feel like 30 kilometers. I think, of course, it's 30 kilometers now, not 30 miles an hour. So we were due in here at 46:45, which it now is. So as long as we're stopped by about a minute, then we're fine. That's it. Slow down. Probably shouldn't have to stop at a full service application. That's not really good form, is it? Dear, oh dear. Tea on the floor. Right, now we've got some frame rate. Shall we have another look? Oh yeah, that's much better to watch. You know, many moons ago, I remember having a model of one of these in Beige, I think it was. HO gauge. Oops, time to go. Hey Sir Carlos, welcome to the channel. Hey Sapphire, no I haven't had a chance to look at your scenario yet, I'm afraid. Cheers Speedy, see you tomorrow. Looks like freight still needs your votes. Make sure you get your vote in for freight. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Skywright. Much appreciated. Hey, 92009, welcome to the channel. Not fun, Ed. Not funny. Actually, very funny, because you're probably right. I did indeed, JM. Ran a couple of scenarios. So we ran the Ohio Steel, one of Steve Barnett's scenarios. And then, what did we do after that? Class 378 on South London Network was next. So they're all up on YouTube, actually. They went up this morning. Here comes the next station, power down. We're almost at 300, aren't we? 297. Or 298 maybe now. Not voting for anything in particular, Jesse. It's mostly so I can test out whether, you know, what the polling system does, how it works, and what I need to figure out for next time. Before we start using it properly, I just like to practice, play about. So what we're voting on is, what do you prefer? Freight, commuter, express, shunting? Just interested to hear what you get a gauge on what everyone's thoughts are. Hey, that's a cool idea, Ricky. Can we get 6 more followers before we do the 303? Coming in just a little bit late here. A few seconds, but still, it's late. Grounds for harsh words on the German railways. Well, this, if you're a few seconds late, I'll tell you. Steaming way too slow. Come on, that's it. They're all in. Slow down and stop. Get rid of the quote, Steve. You just need to do the exclamation mark on the front, at the front. Time to go. So we've got 13 votes in. We've got 25 people on the stream. Come on, folks. Vote, vote, vote. But remember not to vote more than once, as Ricky says. I do indeed, well I don't, but my father does, Sapphire. It's a very, very nice model. Yeah, look, the poll is going till the end of the stream tonight, Mike. Hey, nice one, Steve. You man, you got it going. Marklin, if memory serves, Sapphire. Next station, Roysdorf. 4.2 kilometers. Now the frame rate's working a bit better. Let's pop over here. And I can probably turn those headlights back on now, actually. Uh, 90009. I didn't look at Railcam. Sorry, Railcam yet. No, I've been flat out today writing project reports. It's exciting stuff. Got to be done though. So you're looking for some prairie action, are you, Sky? Right? Hey, train driver Louis, Squeak Gaming, Pandoto. Oh, I think we're going to be coming in a bit hot on this one. I might have left the braking a squidge a bit too late. Just going to be a bit squeaky, I think. Oh no, we're all right. So much so I can even release the brakes now. So we're actually fairly well on time, still a bit late. but not too late. Only about 45 seconds probably. Oh, things are getting exciting on the pole now. It's an even split. Or nearly. No, shunting is leading the way. Just looks a bit even when I'm looking at this pie graph. I've got freight and commuter now sharing evens, and shunting is sneaking a little bit ahead. Check it out, 817 points. Rail Motor will come soon. I'm doing the auto coach today, which is sort of a similar beastie. You need the exclamation mark at the front, 92. This vote and poll thing seems quite complicated for people to grasp. I guess it's because they're not used to the IRC thing. That includes me, by the way. Hey, 92, well done. Shunting vote. What are we up to now? So what are we doing here? .8 kilometers to Bonn. Hey, you're Staven, Big is the Big Men, and BP Bill. Welcome to the channel this evening. Yeah, I noticed there is a consistent lack of votes for Express. That's interesting on its own. So we're driving the BR218, just released today. We're on the Cologne Koblenz route. Oh, we've got a caution on the next signal. Let's get the power down. How are we doing for time? Well, we're going to come in a bit late on this stop by the looks of it. Good point there, Steve. That is good. Rather than doing this all the time, it just doesn't look good. I've watched it on some of the videos and it just looks a bit silly, frankly. Hey, Marcus Footus, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. So who's picked up the BR218 so far, and what do you think of it? Let me know what you think. I am interested to hear your thoughts. Welcome Marcus and Panda to the chat. You know, Ricky, I'll be happy with one more follower. Get it up to that magical 300. And like I said yesterday, it's not really magic. I'm just making it magic. Once again, I've come in too slow. Overcautious. Yeah, I've just found that earlier on today, Dark. Ed, I've got no idea. I've not even looked at the 303 pack yet. So, I shall find out in a minute. Alright, let's get this thing stopped. We're in the station. Before it starts giving me penalties, I need 83 points. Oh, it's going to give me penalties. Why is it not letting me open the doors? No, I don't need this. I'm in the platform. Let me open the doors. Oh, I'm never going to make the gold medal now. No, it won't let me open the doors. I am at the right station, aren't I? Yeah, I am at the right station. Let's go right down to the red light then. That's an excellent point. Thanks for shouting that out, Dark. If anyone's missed anything or want to catch up with tonight's streams, you can find them all on YouTube. We've got the doors open. We're only 2.5 minutes late. Oh dear. Oh well. Might be down to the way the lights are set up, Dark, because it's lights that generally cause the problem, because they've got all the shadows to go with them. Welcome back, Skywright, Poulty, Taybridge and Hugo. Oh, I got a -13, but I still got my silver. Service will be terminating here to keep drivers fresh today. Oh, I would have got a gold medal if it wasn't for that strange occurrence with the bottom. Hey Ricky, I've switched off all the link spam checking, because I don't mind people posting links. It's not a problem. Have I got any plans to do anything with all the GWR manors? Which manors, Skywright? I wasn't aware that we'd done any. I only have Steam content, by the way. Right, so let's get to changing route. So what we're doing now, we are going to go up to Scotland.